Alrighty, my friends. Before we go into our next run, I want to give you all a reminder that my schedule is a little weird this week. Tomorrow, I have an early morning gig, so the stream's going to start late. My guess is that it's going to start sometime between... I'm looking at my calendar real quick. Guessing it's going to start sometime between, like, 12 and 2 p.m. my time, which would be an hour or two late. I also had another gig come up this week, which is a good thing, on Friday, but it's right in the middle of my stream day, which makes it hard to figure out when I should stream. I could potentially start my stream early and have to end super early, or I could start it super late. I probably am going to do, like, start my stream like an hour early on Friday and just have do like one Monster Train run and then end. I always worry when I do something like that because people with the streaks might miss it because I have to do a shorter stream, but I think if I start it early, I'm less likely to mess up that kind of stuff. So that's probably the plan on Friday, but I'm not going to be able to stream my normal hours on Friday because I have a funeral I'm singing for, so. All right, let's see what we want to do here. Unlock-wise, we have Awoken. To unlock Awoken, we need to heal lost health. I've already unlocked Umbra. Man, what kind of combos do I want to do? We have so many combos to do. It's very considerate of me. Well, you know, I stream because I want to, but also because I like hanging out with you all. I don't want to screw up. You know, I don't want to screw you all up. How do I even get heals? I think Luna Coven has some heals. I mean, I could do Hellhorned Umbra, but it feels like the fun of this is now playing the new with the old. So I feel like Banish could be just really good with Hornbreaker Prince, but I want to try to kind of want to try a different combo. And I don't know if we're getting all the same cards from Hellhorned as we had in the first game or not. I mean, with the Ancient Umbral Shroud, the original residents of Hell mine the Crucible for precious materials, help in the fight against the Titans. Aggressive demons of the Scorched Plains, the Hellhorned, have returned. Rally their imps and warriors. Rally their imps and warriors. So I assume I can unlock the imp queen or whatever too. I mean, since I just did... Wow, that's crazy. Random... Oh, random Monster Train 2, random Monster Train 1, random clan. That's super cool. I just did a banished Pyreborn run. I kind of want to do something different. Let's do Luna Coven secondary. And maybe Witchweed. Maybe I can work towards the some unlocks. What are the unlocks again? It's healing for the Awoken, and it's... Oh, all I have to do is cast 5 spells in 1 turn, and Stygian Guard is unlocked. Oh, that's freaking easy. And then Melting is Reanimate or Reform. Okay. Alright, let's go with this. 5 spells in 1 turn, and I have Stygian unlocked. Stygian was one of my favorites in the last one. I liked the Incant spell stuff, but I also liked the Awoken. Oh, I didn't change my thing here. Okay, but I can make stuff frozen, which will probably, if I do a bunch of spells frozen, I can get Stygian unlocked, so that would be good. Oh, I was planning on doing Covenant 1. Alright, remind me, chat. Next run, I need to do Covenant 1. Okay. Alright, well, multi-strike is just always too good. I almost feel like the old clan champions are going to feel super weak compared to new clan champions. I mean, Jackstrips. That'll make the, if they spawn a bunch of dudes really easy. Damn, they didn't. Okay, -1 draw, okay. Okay. I have any other units in my deck? No, it's just the torches and the witch weaves. This looks like we do want to do an incant build kind of thing, though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast this. No, I'm going to cast this on you. And this on you. Then I'm going to freeze the rest of my hand in hopes that I can unlock Stygian next turn. Okay. One, two, three, four. Good. We have 5 spells. Perfect. And I should kill you. Put you there. I can heal you for 1, sure. Did you unlock? It didn't tell me did you unlock, but I'm pretty sure that was 5 spells. Now I'm worried. Can I check it? I only cast 4 spells in a turn? Am I bad at counting? I was sure I just cast 5 spells that last turn. Oh, you have to do it 5 times. Oh! So that did count, because it counted as 1 more time of doing that. Gotcha. Okay. That's fine. We'll probably do that again 1 more time. Only need to do 1 more time. Okay, well, we are doing, like, no damage to this guy. Holy crap. Well, no scaling with our current build. So 7. Aren't you supposed to enter with sap? Okay. I already did it 3 times, so it'll be easy peasy. So if I heal you twice, you'll be at 21, which won't give you a break point. So we'll just go ahead and do everything here. I just need a little more draw or to freeze spells 1 more time, and we basically have that done. God, that sound. Alright, so we're gonna take 1 hit from this guy. I thought this guy entered with sap. Maybe that's a different first boss. Yeah, those sounds are pretty wrecked. Send is very good. Okay, this is all looking normal. These are things that I'm remembering from last game. Do I want to do an imp build? Man, it feels like I want to do some sort of buff build, but it's also looking like our starting deck makes us want to do spell damage stuff. I think I'm going to do a send. Send is always good. Deal 25 damage to the front enemy unit. Full moon, deal it twice. Deal 5 damage, full moon applied dazed. It's mostly some minor number tweaks on a few things. Torches do 3 instead of 2, for instance. Okay. Oh, you're right. These used to do 1 less damage. I don't know that I would have remembered that. Okay, this looks like we're doing a spell damage build, so I probably want Luna Coven units. Double stack spell chain, consume. Consume. Spell slam. Restore to full health, apply spell weakness to enemy units. Okay. How am I scaling here? Currently, I don't really have a way to scale this guy. This guy does help me play around spell stuff. This is if I was moon cycling, which I have 0 ways to moon cycle so far. I think if I can get him a mage blade and get a stacking, what's that stat? Whatever stat is that adds spell power to the floor, that could be a way to scale. If I could make this 0 cost, that'd be really cool. Do a bunch of damage twice. Do I want to consume anything? Consume a torch or a witch weave? Let's do that. Okay. Man, is it crazy, or does it feel like Hellhorned feels actually very boring after after the new stuff? Okay, I think we can do this. That's fine. All right. Well, it probably also doesn't help that you start off with none of the cards unlocked, so none of the cool things from like Hellhorned are probably available yet. Okay, you know what I should have, I realized I should have just done? I should set up so I can ascend a guy. So... do we know if... so on the other, on Banish, you have Ascend and then Advance. If I set this guy up here and I ascend him, will he be in the back or the front? I think he'll be in the back. I think. Remember getting bored with Hellhorned immediately after trying another clan during the first game? Yeah. Alright, let's see what this does. Puts him in the back. Okay. Alright. And then do I want to freeze? I only have 2 Ember. I need to wait till I have like 3 more Witch Weaves in hand if that ever happens. One, two, three, four. Okay, I should be able to unlock it now. So if I do this. Oh, if it was on full moon, it would have done twice. It's not on full moon. Okay. That should have been 5 spells, right? We did it! We unlocked Stygian Guard. It just doesn't give me a big announcement there. Okay, beautiful. GG. Alright, so we just need to heal a bunch to unlock Awoken now. Which I can heal this guy after this attack with his ability. To get some healing, I assume that counts. Wish I could freeze you. That's okay. Actually, yes, because I can use the torch next turn to finish that guy off. And we'll use this to heal you. Maybe I should have waited. Actually, you know what? I should have waited to heal, because I could get spell weakness on the guy next turn if I do that. So... Oh, he died from the jacks anyway. Okay, nice. So if I use your ability, then I do this. We kill him. Beautiful. I will kill you. Oh, I can do this one again. Beautiful. Now, we don't really have any scaling yet, unless I get like a Moonblade to put on my guy and a way to stack. What is it called? Whatever the spell damage thing is. Piercing. Rage is one way. We could stack Rage. We got -1 cost holdover on this guy. Rage stacking is a thing, but we're doing more of a spell damage build, I feel like. Seems weird to say with the combo we have here. Yeah, Conduit, that's what I'm talking about. Conduit. If I get a Mage Blade Conduit, that's a way we could scale this guy. Now we need the Incant Conduit unit. If you're going for Brawler 3, Rage is going to serve you really well. I don't remember the Brawler Prince 3, what it does. Is it just more multi-strike? Probably is. Or maybe it's on strike, gain rage. I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. I don't remember all the little things. Right, do I want to go Merchant of Arms looking for a Mage Blade? Or do I want to go Luna Coven looking for Incant Conduit? We'll have other chances for finding Mage Blade. So I think I'm going to go see if I can find the Incant, whatchamacallit. Can't Conduit. Holdover, minus cost, okay. Brawler 3 has 5 strikes, okay. Not what I was hoping for. Well, with Lunar Priestess, I can make it always be full moon, and if I could do this as holdover, we can make sure it's always full moon and we do this damage twice. Piercing's really good too, but 50 damage. Lunar Priestess is goat if you want to control moon phases, yeah. Yeah, most of my runs with Luna Coven, I have had one of her, sometimes more. Ten magic power for piercing is good. Let's go with that. And what's inside here? Watch there be a, what's his face, the purple guy. Nope. Oh, it's Little Doggo. Okay. Hey, Bone Dog. First time the pyre reaches 0, we come back to life. Okay, well, getting Bone Dog early can give us max health. I've never got Bone Dog this early before. I don't know if I can really play around getting a bunch of max health on our pyre. I don't know really how to do a build that's playing around your pyre Healing, taking damage, healing. I think there are pyre builds you can do. It's the bestest boy. You invite Bone Dog on a train. It wags its tail in joy. Welcome, Reggie. Okay, Reggie. You might be right. All right. Where's the Reggie command in chat? If Shogi were here, he would be on top of that. All right. Pushes attacked units to the back. Someone had to pick up a run where he duped the Bone Dog 5 times at 343 fire health. Nice. That's great. Okay, I don't want to do this. Oh yeah, I was gonna ascend and I already forgot. I already forgot that I was gonna ascend. I don't want to restart. Alright, so we are on full moon, so I want this day to be what it is right now. I might restart to get a different setup here, but we'll see. Okay. I should have done your spell slam, but I'm kind of saving that for the heal as my excuse for why I didn't do that. Will you live if I play you? You will not. Ooh. Alright, Bone Dog is alive and well. Is there any way I could keep you alive? Only if I put Bone Dog to block you, which I don't want to do. Sorry, lady. We're more interested in Celebrate, I guess. Okay. This knockback guy is so annoying. Alright, so we're not going to do the damage twice this time. Oh, I forgot that I had you! And I shouldn't ascended you now. Now I know I shouldn't have done that. It's fine. It's fine. Put you here. It's not like I have the Mage Blade yet anyway. That's weird. It doesn't show the damage of what's... Oh, it does, and it's doing not quite enough damage. Okay, let's do it. Because I can do it twice, and you'll die. This guy's not dying? Wow, we are... Yeah, man, we are not scaling. I really need a Mage Blade to scale my dude's damage. Whoa. that guy was gonna die from the frickin' jack strips anyway. Damn. All right. You dies literally just from his damage, so I will ascend you, I guess. Do you have any of the conduit? No, I haven't put it on the other guy. Okay. Anybody needs healing? You could use some healing. Beautiful. Oh yeah, the enchant conduit is given all that. So many mechanics that I'm still remembering what they do and how they work. Okay. Okay. That guy dies. So if I do spell weakness thing on you, and I do this, that kills you. Okay, I actually meant to heal, but that's fine. Well, I did his ability, which did the heal anyway, so it's fine. Alright, Duality Attuned. Deal 10 damage to an enemy unit or restore 10 health to a friendly unit. That's pretty nice for this. The Moon Cycle, we're not really doing a cycling. It is passive scaling. Title turn. Restore 20 health to friendly units. Oh, this is all units. It gives me armor for any overhealing. It's very good as well. It's very expensive. I'm probably going to want to either draw or Ember, either way for our upgrade. This can be really good on the floor where we're hopefully going to eventually, if I get the unit to incant, gain conduit. But attuned means it's, what is it, 5 times. Multiply the effective magic power by 5. That's really good. Let's go with this guy. Damn it. It's like a unit draft. I was hoping we get the incant. The incant conduit. I don't know if I've played around this guy. New Moon, multi-strike 1. Am I playing around New Moon? No, we're playing around being on full moon. For our spell stuff. Oh, I don't know that I want 2 of these. Although the last one died. Can kind of play around the silent units too, which this other guy we have is a silent. Skip. Doesn't feel like what we're doing here. Alright, do I want capacity, Ember, or draw? Honestly, if we were incanting, I'd want draw. So I can draw a bunch of 0-cost spells eventually. And incant like crazy, but my holdover spell. Gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I got capacity, I could play you and one other one thing. Alright, I'm gonna do capacity and hope we find the unit I'm looking for, which is probably not gonna happen, because the unit I'm looking for is man, it's just all Hellhorned banners. I don't want Hellhorn. It's not the Hellhorn units I'm looking for. Trinkets. I'm looking for Mage Blade, which is not a trinket. There's a guy that's like strike a gain rage or something too, isn't there? Like, none of my units are really... doing the work yet. I'm gonna go trinket side. Unit cards without upgrades are free. -1 cost. When you're out of Ember, cards can be played for their higher health cost. With 3 different kinds of cards, draw 1, gain 1. Spamming spells, so I don't know that we're going to have 3 different types of cards played that often. What's this option? Extra multi-strike or slay, gain armor, and revenge, gain rage. Revenge, gain rage. Do I want him to tank? I'm wanting the Silent Sentinel to tank, so I think we go with the Brawler. More like Crotch Breaker. Okay. Sure. My units being free is kind of nice. I don't know if I'm going to have all of my units be unupgraded, but currently I don't really need upgrades on any of my units that I have, I would say. Okay, what would these guys do? Triple stack on a spell. Reserve permanently gain magic power. -4 cost on a spell. These entropic crystals. Getting that on duality that's attuned could be insane. Although I will say the last time I did this on one of them, I never really played the card because I thought, well, if I play it, I'm losing out on permanent upgrades. What's the approximate start time for stream tomorrow? I think it'll be sometime between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. my time, which is 1 to 3 hours after my normal start, I think. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. Yeah, Central Standard Time. I have nothing that triple stack would even go on. I mean, that's really good. Is it worth the dead card in my deck? I think it is. I think it is. I hope I'm right about that. -1 ember per turn. No, thank you. Alright, so if I want to set up for ascending, what do I want to do? I want Moon Pixie to be on the middle floor with you. Oh, I have the capacity already, actually, so... So I could set up Moon Pixie here. And then I could ascend Hornbreaker Prince eventually. Would be my goal here. It's not what I did. And why didn't I set that guy in front? It's fine. This is gonna permanently gain magic power every time it sits in my hand. 35, and that gets multiplied times 5, so that should be crazy good for us, I think. Damn, and then we instantly draw this crap. Okay. Are you dying? You're taking only 3 damage because we have no damage. All right. Okay, he's got a Titan armor. That's what's making him so strong. Okay. Well, this build is definitely not scaling yet. Until I get a Mage Blade to put on my main guy, we're not scaling. Or until I get my holdover spell that I don't currently have. As well, it's kind of an issue. Alright, there's my holdover spell. Not doing it twice until I do this. Is that right? Now it's doing it twice. Okay. Does nothing to him. As I put the spell thing on him. And I keep drawing the cards I want as late as possible, which is annoying. I think I get my Ascend and my Conduit Girl this turn, I hope. There we go. Conduit Girl. Here. And Ascend. There. Alright, Bone Dog. There. $33 twice. Okay, I was gonna say, did that not do anything? Okay. Do I take the damage, the 6 damage, to continue buffing that? Yeah, I think I'll agree for that. This guy, this duality damage is scaling super fast. This is cool. Oh yeah, and I can use my freeze ability. I need to remember to use my freeze ability as well. Where did my holdover spell go? Didn't I play it? So confused. God, that Titan skin is crazy. No, don't kill my dog. You're gonna kill my dog, aren't you? No. How do I keep you alive? That'll keep him alive. Okay. We save our dog by 1 less scaling on that. Incant does what? Corruption on my units, that's fine. Ah, crap. Can I kill you? Actually, I need to restart this turn. You guys are almost as bad as the wannabe dog abusing blueprint devs. The rat bastards. Obey my dog! Okay. So I need to kill you with 2 of these so you don't heal. We do this so you don't kill our dog. And then we'll heal you. I didn't do the holdover spell though because I didn't have enough amber. Alright, how are we looking? Not great. We do literally 0 damage to this boss. And if I can't, they all gain corruption. Well, What's the highest damage? It's the torch, so. Do I do any damage to him? I do 52, but I have a crap ton of corruption on all my dudes. This is looking... This run is looking already doomed, which is scary. I feel like this incant guy is a hard counter to my terrible build that we currently have going. Well, I think we just instantly lose, to be honest. He doesn't have a lot of damage, but... Wow, okay. Well, this build is terrible. Basically, I don't have scaling until I find a Mage Blade, and I still don't have a Mage Blade. I'm not doing Rage. Gain Ember. Am I having any issues with Ember? I actually am whenever we draw... Whatever it is. What is the... It's not showing the junk in my deck that was added by this... The Entropic Growth thing. Apply stealth to my units could be very good. Remember the Lazarus League run that you said was weak? Getting a guy that gets 80 armor every time he dies, turn the whole thing around. Nice. Congrats, and thank you for the bits, Meow. This run is looking a little doomed. A little doomed. Do I go here, hopefully, hoping I hit Mage Blade. I just have no scaling right now. Yeah, 26 reanimate and Seraph didn't stand a chance. That's awesome. It always feels good when you have a run like that. Always feels really good. Like, there's not even any units I really want to upgrade, because none of my units am I playing around other than my main dude who needs a certain buff for him to be any good. So I guess I'm going this way. So there's a little bit of scaling, but they have to be a unit by themselves on a floor. Deployment phase, draw a non-damage spell from your deck and it costs -1. That's interesting. First time each turn it becomes full moon, gain Ember. That's pretty good. Maybe mine will turn around. I don't know. Actually, draw a non-damaging spell. Currently, there's only 2 for me. Hidden Ascend and Cover of Night. That could be good. Overstack the floor. What's up, Queen Laura? What's up, Nietzsche? Hope y'all are doing well. This will happen every turn with my phasing girl. I do it right, which is basically keep her alive. Wreckage of a once proud train. Banished Pyreborn Lazarus League draft. Banished Pyreborn Lazarus League, a rare. Let's look at what our options are there. Banished rares. Valor, shift, flight. There's the multi-strike weapon. None of those are amazing. Fireborn. Fire gel, reduce cooldown of abilities. Sweep guy. And the other one was Lazarus. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Dude Guy, sir. Love your name. What game is this? You've never seen it before. This is Monster Train 2. This guy could be nice. Spikes and reanimate. Oh, spikes on summon and reanimate. Monster Train 2. It's a roguelike deck builder. And it's the sequel to my favorite roguelike deck builder ever, Monster Train 1. You read the tags and you had to follow? I'm a kindred spirit. Oh, really? How do you mean? Are you also a musician or what? This is something I could give to him. He'll apply unstable 10. It's better on a sweep guy. Maybe I go for this room. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to make that work. Used to be. You also enjoy roguelikes and indie games. Yeah, it's my favorite thing to stream. They're just... Because when you stream, you need something that has, like, endless variety. And so... Definitely get that from roguelikes. They get multi-strike. I feel like that's... bad for us. The problem is kind of anything is bad for us right now because we're not hitting what I need to hit. Looking kind of rough. All right. So I'm going to try to do is overstack the top floor, I think. Who else do I need on this floor? Bone Dog and Moon Pixie, which is 2 spaces. Why do I keep drawing the stupid Intrepid Crystals the first hand, man? Now I have Fire Chomper when I don't need any Ember. My draw order's been trash, man. What is this incant? Sap to my units, huh? Apparently what I need is draw, because I just can't draw good stuff. I don't want to sap my dudes. Kill you with that now. Just get some damage on you, I guess. Probably trying too hard to keep this duality buffing. Okay. Alright, let's get our Moon Pixie on this floor. I still need one more unit on this floor before I ascend, right? Yeah, Bone Dog, I want on this floor. This guy doesn't do any actual damage, so if I just kill the back dude... Actually, if I do... Yeah, I could kill him. If I did this... That would work, actually. I don't have a way to kill you now, do I? If I use that, okay. Alright, who wants to get the +5 attack? Probably our multi-strike guy here. I did just give that guy some farming, some harvest. Okay, there's Bone Dog. You know what? I just realized I should have done the floor there before I did that. Okay. Yes, give me my floor the last turn, the floor that activates on summon. Really useful. My own fault for choosing that, I guess. This is not... Keyboard commands in this game are a little buggy and also really hard to... do what you want them to do sometimes, it feels like. I don't even want to incant you. These guys will die to jack strips, right? Yes. You followed me for a while, you just realized I'm a singer. Do I have any good vocal exercise I recommend for bridge work? Bridge work? I'm not sure if I know that phrase. Is that a pop phrase? Because I am a... My training is in classical singing. Between chest and head. Okay. Well, my classical training didn't use the terms head voice and chest voice. They used... They did use chest voice. They use low, middle, and high. But what I will say is... I think I know what you're talking about. I don't really like chest and head terms because to me that oversimplifies all the mechanics that are happening there. Hold on a sec. Let me play this turn before I do this. It's an obtuse term. Well, trying to think exercises to help with that. So I think when you talk about chest, you're talking about full voice, like your speaking voice, like oh, and head voice. You're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about falsetto when you say head voice, or if you mean like just the lighter. I don't know. Again, my training didn't use those terms, so when people use those terms, I kind of know what they're talking about, but then I'm also not 100% sure. So, I don't... trying to think if I have good exercises for doing those things. The exercises my voice teacher liked to do would be using your voice like you would use it in real life, and then translating it to singing. So What he would call middle voice, or the male shouted voice, would be the voice you'd use if you see somebody across the campus from you and you want to shout out to them. You don't go, hey, hey, which I think is what you would call head voice. You would say, hey, hey, or if somebody's stealing your car, hey, don't steal my car. And so you use that shouted voice as your own model for what he would call middle voice. And I don't know if that's what you're talking about when you talk about bridge work. Singing around the break is very difficult. It is definitely one of those things that all singers have a hard time with, or most singers do. And what my voice teacher would do would have me go up the scale from my, what he would call low voice. When you get towards the break, rather than you have to feel like you are sitting on your support. You don't think so much about what you're doing here as you think about what you're doing support wise. And if you sit on your support, and just keep your throat open and keep your larynx, your soft palate high and your larynx low. That can help with your middle voice, your mixed voice, your whatever you want to call that part of your voice. So I don't know if that's helpful at all. And Cant is fine here. Yeah, a little bit of singing lessons, I guess. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Put that thing back came from, or so help me. You would say, hey, you thieving twat, step away from the car, except for my blade shoe. Yeah, you'd say something like that. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, my voice teacher, I was at a school that used different terms than what some other schools use with chest and head. We used low, middle, and high voice. Low voice was like your speaking register, like this is my speaking voice, this is my low voice. Middle voice is what we called, what I think you're talking about, the transition area between the low and what we would call high voice. This is my middle voice. Some people call it voix mixte, I think, like the mixed voice. Because then once you get above that, we get into what I would call high voice, which for the male voice is like what you hear Pavarotti sing with. Which it's where your voice cracks when you're trying to get into. But once you get into it and when my voice is warmed up, it's that covered, flipped over sound. Where you kind of flip over. We call that cover. Or my voice teacher called it high voice. I don't know what you call it when you're talking about chest and head voice, though. So that's why I'm not exactly sure the terms are the same that I'm using that you are. Mixed voice is another term you've heard. Yeah, and to me, mixed voice, the best model for that is you use your own model, which is you shout. You say, hey, don't steal my car. That's kind of your middle voice, is what I would call that as. Sounds like a shaman chant in Russian tundra. Okay, nice. It's been a while since I've done voice lessons, so I'm a little out of practice speaking about the voice. But I don't know, hopefully any of that was helpful at all. We'll actually just lose this because he has 34 Titan skin. Alright, well let's hope if I use all my spells, he'll die. Okay, we're gonna use we're gonna make him spell slam and then do our biggest spell ever. And that should get him. Beautiful. Doing great, Rand Canyon. Teach us all something new. You hate this boss, not sure if there's more than the reanimate one, but you hate it. I actually like the reanimate one, because if you have slay procs, then the reanimate boss can get you extra slay procs. But we dealt with them, we're good. You like that shouting idea? It's so interesting how you can change the sound just by thinking or different ideas or picturing your voice placement in different places. Yeah. Some general rules of singing, though, and again, this is classical singing, so maybe has some applications to if you're trying to do like popular or country or metal or whatever. But in general, you want a low tongue and a high soft palate when you sing, and you want to keep your larynx in the middle. You don't want it to go super low or you'll compress and you'll sound like you're trying to be a deeper voice than you are. And you don't want a high larynx because then you sound like Kermit the Frog or something. So you want to keep the larynx low-ish. And so high soft palate, low larynx, and keep your find a good healthy connection of your vocal cords so it's not super loose and breathy and it's not super compressed. Either way can cause issues. So you want to find something comfortable and in the middle a lot of the time. So sacrifice an imp, gain 1, draw 1. This can be good. Random consume spell to my hand. Do I have a lot of good consume spells? Cover of Night. And is that it? My Witch Weave that I put consume on. Attuned. Oh, Planetarium. That's what I need. Like Conduit's also night, but yes, this. Salufo, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate that. Welcome to the randoms. Merchant of Arms. I'm looking for Mage Blade. Without Mage Blade, I just don't have scaling, so please. Please have Mage Blade. Now that's interesting. I don't think... I did a run where I made use of this in one of my challenge runs or daily challenges, but I don't think this is the run to try to make that work. Come on, Mage Blade, Mage Blade. Damn it. I don't know, this run is feeling kind of doomed. Not finding the scaling I'm looking for. Anything I want to make more of? More bone dogs? More dualities, actually? This is my best, like, damaging card. And it freezes and buffs itself. If I do this, I'm going to do this for a test. I'm hoping 2 dualities does not add 2 of whatever the junk is that the 1 added to my deck. I'm hoping it, I feel like it shouldn't, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm even slaying with anybody to get Bloodthirsty Blade going. Spikes. Alright, we're gonna overstack the top floor. Eventually send him up there. If only I could get him a Mage Blade, man. Who's the other unit on this floor? The doggo. If I don't get him, I might be fine with not doing that. Alright, so consume. These guys on death do corruption, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, not bad, not bad. Let's heal you. Use your ability there. Ascend. I really want Bone Dog to live. Alright, I think I'm gonna freeze Ascend is what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna be summoning anybody else here, but that. You hate the corruption debuff? It's so oppressive. It can be, yeah. There are some ways to counter it. We have some healing, but yeah, corruption's not my favorite either. Damn it, I didn't get Bone Dog. Alright, I'll actually have a reanimate. How are you dying? You're dying to the spikes, aren't you? No, you don't die. Okay, good. Okay, you die to something. To the jack strips, I think. Did the reanimate not go off? Or what? Thought there should have been a reanimate on that guy. Where's Doggo? There he is. Okay. There. Now I can ascend you. Okay. Okay. If I set this up, you'll die on the Ascension, I think. Little dog. Ruff! Ruff! Okay. Why is Doggo dying? Spikes. Don't you kill Doggo. Don't you do it. I'm just gonna get that guy out of my hand. This will kill him on the spikes. All right. All right, nobody's dying here. Nope. I should have done that earlier, but it's fine. Should probably save the spell weakness. Whew! I don't need to do that yet, and we get more scaling if I don't kill him yet, so. Let's go for scaling on our spells. We might get to the point where we can like one-shot one of the bosses if this attuned spell gets high enough and I get enough conduit stacking. Beep, boop, 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 boop. I did not mean to do that one, but it's fine. Okay, you'll die on going up. Heal you. I wonder how much I've healing got towards unlocking Awoken here. 217 of 300. Nice. Melting Remnant, we're gonna have to do a run specifically for reanimating or reforming to get that unlocked. But making good progress. We already unlocked Umbra and Stygian. Still mind-blowing that we get to play the Game 1 clans again. It's crazy to me. Do 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 do. Mine is blown when you discovered the OG crew came back as well. PogChamp, I know, right? It's crazy. Remember those names, but you can't remember anything else about them. You haven't played in years, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember a lot of the interactions, that's for sure. Okay. Okay. So I don't kill her unless I do some big damage. So do I have to use this to kill her? I probably do need to be 212 damage currently. Alright, we'll do this one to make sure. And we'll leave the other one here. Alright, death by spells. So my units aren't scaling, but hey, my spells are. We're not cycling. I'm not getting rage and armor. This is pretty good. Gives me armor for the overheal, and our spell damage is stacking. Most expensive Ember cost. I think I go Ember cost because I kind of feel like I need draw though too. Getting one extra Ember each turn as long as I do the full moon thing. The units are free. Damn, I don't know if I go draw or Ember here. It's another consume spell. Do I care about consume spells? I guess it's a spell to come back with our one single Goblin Scholar, Imp Scholar guy. Not really playing around consume spells that much. I feel like I need both of these. Removal is kind of the same as draw if I can get some removal going. Problem is I feel like I need to go to the armory to still try to find Mage Blade so that I actually have some unit scaling. He's gonna have melee weakness. Okay, that's not terrible. I feel like I might be able to get trinkets that could help me with Ember, so draw. What would I remove? Electricity chamber's not really doing much for me. Stewards are basically consume spells. Maybe I don't need removal as much. Getting conduit on my units, I guess, could be good. I wish there was a incant conduit Merchant of Steel upgrade. I don't think that's a thing. There is units that have incant gain conduit, but I don't think there's a incant gain conduit Merchant of Steel upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. So I go here looking for Mage Blade and or unit upgrades, or do I go over here and look for more spell upgrades? I mean, getting holdover on duality, I have to reserve it. I don't know if getting holdover would be worth or not. Gosh, getting spell echo on this would be crazy. Alright, we're a spell build. Let's go look for more spells. Spell upgrades. Spell chain, that's what I was talking about. So I can do holdover on this. So this would be, I cast it and I get it back. This would be, I cast it and I get to cast it again. I think I get holdover on the big one and spell chain on the small one. And let's get consume on, which is less useful, least useful, maybe torch. And let's remove this guy. And let's remove, is there any spell I don't want to see? Torch or a... Yeah, and the units are basically just consume spells. Hold over on a permafrost card is smart, huh? Well, I don't know if it's smart. We'll see how useful it is. I mean, those big damage spells are kind of carrying me right now. Yeah, if I don't... This guy, it's like whatever. I'll give you this because you have more armor. Maybe you'll live. If I got a Mage Blade on that guy so that my conduit is actually giving him damage, he'd be useful, but we're definitely not playing around our units this run. Reanimate 2, huh? I think Reanimate 2 kind of screws us right now. I might need to set up on a bottom floor because I think there's a lot of dudes that are like reserve something, so... Yeah, this girl on the back. Resonant Ruin in my deck. Alright, good. The consume with 21. That's exactly what we need. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put freeze on hidden passage so I can ascend right when I need to on this guy. Might be a little bit of a waste, but I want to overstack my floor because it's so much spell power the more units I have on that floor. With the conduit girl once I draw her and the floor conduit thing we have. He has 116 armor. If we get my pierce spell, he's dead. Did not get his pierce spell. But they did die from the jack, whatever it's called. You know what? How much damage do we need? I don't know, but I'm gonna put this on you. I'm just gonna cast this on you. And we'll be able to cast it twice if we want to. You don't do any damage, so we don't care that you're still going. So maybe I want to do... Maybe I want to do this. Get plus attack on our guy with multi-strike. Seems good. Okay, Moon Pixie means this floor is set up, so now I can ascend you. I can kill you with this. I'm one off enough damage to kill you and get the money, aren't I? One off. Well, that sucks. So I'll heal you for something that doesn't matter. Beautiful. No, I don't want to do that. I don't have my holdover spell yet, though. Okay, let's do this. And that. Beautiful. Okay. And let's just get you out of our hand. One whole damage. This is such a weird run. It's a spell run where I'm not doing Stygian. Or with a champion that really benefits from spells. So this is such an awkward run. Okay. Ooh, Ascend again is nice because that's more spell power on this floor. So 100 damage, so you won't die unless I use my duality that I don't want to use. But let's do it. We do have holdover on that at least. Two dudes with 300 freaking health. Alright, let's see if we have enough to kill these guys. Man, I'm never going to be able to play this thing because I just have to use all my Ember on damage every time. Do I have to use both these guys? Okay, where's the one that's got Spell Chain? Choose the Spell Chain one. That'll kill them both. I'll let that one continue to scale. Use our holdover one. Okay. I got something to kill the back line. I do. Do I care about ascending anything? I don't think so. You have spell shields, so I'll need to get rid of those. Gains 8 rage, 20 regen, and spell shield 2. Okay. Ah, God, he gained... Okay, so he gained 3 spell shield. Currently, we're not even close to winning, I don't think. So I need to get rid of your spell shields first. 1, 2, 3. Alright, spell shield's gone. Spell slam and do our biggest one here. Oh, that'll do it. Alright, that'll do it too, and I can keep scaling this guy. Oh, and I can scale that guy. I wonder if the scaling works when the ephemeral version of the card is in my hand. I don't know. Hellhorned Prince definitely lied on the resume this run. Yeah, he would be good if I had found a Mage Blade, because Mage Blade gives you attack for Conduit, and we are stacking Conduit on the floor, but we can't find a Mage Blade, so... Piercing damage, but apply armor. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 4 times armor on friendly units. That's actually pretty good, because we are stacking armor with... somebody. Who are we stacking it with? Steelworker. The problem is, we don't have Ember. Don't have Ember. Alright, we're gonna skip that. There's it. There it is. Gain Conduit 1. Although I thought there was an incant gain Conduit 1. Am I crazy? Units. Luna Coven. Moon Cycle gain Conduit. Huh. I guess there isn't an incant gain Conduit. The Moon Cycle. Well, we are doing that. Problem is, I don't have the capacity to put that on the floor to keep them alive. I think Bone Dog, as great as Bone Dog has been, it's time we get rid of Bone Dog at the end so that Aurora Weaver can take that spot. We're going to the last fight. Max health doesn't help us after this last fight, so... do I go one last time to check Merchant of Arms for Mage Blade, or do I just go over here to get removal? The other champion for Luna has the incant. It has the incant gain Conduit. That's what I'm thinking of then. Okay. I also have money over here. Honestly, I kind of just want to Lower cost of spells, more Merchant of Magic stuff. I think I just give up on getting Mage Blade. Do I? Man, if I could get it, that would be really good. Mage Blade on him would make him not useless. Are there any Merchant of Magic things I really need? I mean, it'd just be removing torches, consuming them, making them cost nothing, I guess. Problem is I also don't have that much money, so even if there was Mage Blade there, could I purchase it and get it into my opening hand? I think I barely could. I wouldn't be able to probably buy any trinkets. Gosh, let's gamble. We're gambling. Come on, Mage Blade. Yes! We hit it! Alright. Our guy is not worthless, finally. And we can draw it in our opening hand. He's finally not worthless. The gamble paid off. And I can even get 2 of them. Would it be worth having 2 Mage Blades? Is there anybody that attacking is worth buffing? Nobody else has multi-strike, right? Still would be a lot of damage, but I don't know. Let's see what our options are for the trinkets. There could be some conduit trinkets. When a friendly unit gains armor, it gains plus stacks. Well, we are stacking armor. Selene units get 20 attack during full moon. Silent get 20 attack during new moon. Room card, reduce cuts to 0. I think I already have Planetarium on turn 1. Yeah. So, let's just get some survivability. Oh, there's Inferno Room. We have to do an Inferno Room build, yeah. Oh, and I wanted to remove Bone Dog, sadly. I mean, I could... Again, I could duplicate the duality single target badass OP spell we have, actually. I just have as many of these ready to blow up. Yeah, that's really what we're playing around, is duality going off. So, do I remove anything? Honestly, I don't really need to get rid of Bone Dog. He's like a consume spell, so it's probably better to get rid of Torches and Witch Weaves. I'm thinking all of our units are basically consume spells. Just need to remember I need to not play Bone Dog on the main setup floor we're setting up for. Witch Weaves are a little more flexible, that's why I'm keeping those over the other things. Nothing else we can do here. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can take on Seraph Eternus, Chosen of Savagery. Hope no enemies have sweep, because all of our units are going to enter with melee weakness. Okay. Only I could fit one more guy on that floor, but that's okay. Okay. Damn it, I hope they don't enter with any sweep, and they enter with all sweeps. Wonderful. Okay, so I can kill one of the sweep guys. Bone Dog, you're gonna be keeping him alive, sir. I can actually get you to where you'll die from jack strips, so that's not bad. And we need to freeze Ascend so I can set up my floors correctly. Oh, poor little doggo. Alright, there's a lot going on here. So there's a sweep guy with 5 health and Titan Skin 5 from this enchanting person. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. If I give you conduit, there's the spell chain one, so we kill you first. Use my mouse so I can aim this correctly. You second. And give you all armor. There we go. We are not killing this guy right now. I will if I do this, which I didn't want to do, but we'll do it. Okay. Now, we need to draw our other units to finish setting this floor up. Oh, give me my units. Give me my units. Did I get them both? I got one of them. The other one is Aurora Weaver. Okay. Okay. Anybody with armor? No. Alright, so the holdover one or the one I can do twice. Let's do the holdover one, I guess. Sadly not scaling, but that's okay. Okay. Oh crap, that guy died! Oh, I didn't notice the melee weakness was gonna kill him. Well, I don't know if I could have saved him or not anyway. Damn it. Alright, well, I can still get more units up here. Did we draw this girl, finally? No. The frick! What the hell's my... There she is, gonna say. Where the frick is this girl? Okay, and then I can ascend you. Okay, Hey, look at that. 167 times 5. He's finally doing friggin' damage. Alright. I'll keep these guys alive if I do cover the night, because they'll have stealth. I could have done this better. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Excuse me. Oh wait, I could have still cast that armor thing. I thought I had... Okay, let's do this. Let's do this turn again. I could have done this turn way better. Okay. So, first things first. Get this girl here. Get conduit on this guy. That lets me... Oh, that's not enough conduit to kill you with this. I thought that was going to be enough. Well, crap. Okay. And then I can cast this and give them all a crap ton of armor. Okay, beautiful. Alright, we should be GG now. I should just be able to blow everybody up with spells, I think. Stack the conduit, blow everybody up with spells. Bye-bye! If I get Ascend again, I can even overstack this floor even more for more conduit stacking. Did I get an Ascend? I did not. Everybody here is dying, so let's see if I can keep somebody alive. If I get rid of the sweep guy, I probably can. Actually, I don't think I can either way. These guys have too much. Nah. Nonetheless, well... Now, there's 4 attacks on this floor. There's no saving them. There's no saving them! So let's just use our holdover here. Oh, I should have done that first. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm not quite min-maxing, but it's fine. Okay. I was gonna say, where's my guy that I can apply spell weakness to? It's like, oh, he dead. He's dead because I killed him on accident. I accidentally killed him. Whew. I got triple dualities just buffing themselves up with more spell damage. My horns are quick. Sure, sure. Don't say you're horny in front of other people. It's awkward. It's awkward. Are these guys gonna do damage to us? They're gonna do damage to my pyre. Okay. Is that okay? Am I okay with that? I think I'm not okay with that, so I'm gonna send you. And then we're gonna start blowing some people up. And let's see how we want to do this. Kill you. Okay, so now you die. I could kill you if I don't want to take the damage to the face. So let's kill you with the weaker holdover one. Beautiful. I hope I actually have enough damage to kill the boss without the spell weakness thing. I think we're stacking enough armor that we should be okay. I think. Alright, do I have 2 of these holdover? I do, so I'm going to kill these guys with the 2 holdover ones. Okay, did we do enough? Did we do enough? We have melee weakness on all our dudes because we've been blocking it all. Did we get there? Yes, beautiful. I always still like to do my final turn though, just for funsies. So, see how big of a See if we can kill him with just our spells. Nice! Death by magic spells. GG, get wrecked. All right, well, this run I thought was doomed, but hey, we brought it back. It's not the run I expected it to be. I did not expect to play multi-strike brawler Hellhorned guy with spell stacking. Told you could still turn around. You were right. You were right. I was not optimistic enough. Summon triggers an additional time. That's quite good. That's the same as the last game, I think. That's a very good one. Unlocked. Apply conduit. Okay. When applying spell weakness, apply one more. Very nice. All right, not a bad run. All right, we're gonna take our break. Let's see if there's a cutscene here or no, or not. Okay, no cutscene. So we should have time for one more run, and I want to try Covenant 1 for the first time. Even though I'm a little worried about playing Covenant on things I still have not fully, you know, unlocked or anything. So, like Stygian Luna, I feel like could be a really good incanting build. I feel like we could get to some crazy incanting stuff potentially. But before we do that, I'm Sam Stretch User. I'm taking my final break of the day. Hope you all are having a blast. As always, Monster Train is a lot of fun. We're both having a day of comebacks. You know what? Everybody loves a comeback story. Y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. When we come back, we'll probably try another cant build with Stygian. This was one of my favorite characters in the last one. See you in just a bit, my friends.